Welcome back. This is Luke Smith with RuralVacantLand.com, where we're always buying and selling land. Today, we've got a fun one on the docket or on the board up for grabs. I need some help with this one. It's a church, guys. It's a church. I'm selling the land, but there's a church on top of it. At least part of the church, maybe all of it, but part of it at least. And I'm asking $6,999 for this church. Let's take a look at it and see what you think. And I'll show you what I need help with here. So it's my name, Luke Smith, phone number and things over here. Yeah, it's at $6,999. I put this on TikTok. Some of the guys said it should be $6,666. I don't know about that, but 6,999. Here we go. It's in Osheta County, Arkansas. It's like a seventh of an acre, maybe. Got a satellite picture here. 500 people looked at it since I got it on the website. This hasn't been up there very long. You can see the steeple. You can see a couple buildings next door to each other. And the map kind of looks like it's not the whole building. It might not be the whole building. And I'll jump into some other software. We'll study that some more. When I first got it, I'm like, I think I got the whole thing. But I think I might have got half. So we'll see. Here's the street view of this building. Now they got three. I guess they got three crosses up there. Jesus and the buddies. So there's this one's got a steeple, and yeah. So here's the building. I mean, it's got like a brick front. I mean, you could almost have like a wedding here. You know, it's got the sidewalk and stuff. It's like dressed up. There's no name. Seems like the church would want a name, but maybe just like to keep it simple. And then I was just noticing in the data, this house over here is owned by the Reverend. So maybe this is the Reverend's church. Looks like they've been taking care of the grass, at least when this drove by. I don't know when the street view of this is, but it looks like a nice building, right? Nice building. So I think this building is attached to the land. It might be part of the building is on the land, like maybe the west side or whatever side that is. And that side of the building, but maybe this side over here, maybe not so much. I'm not exactly sure, but the property line might be in between the buildings too, because the maps aren't always exactly right. And looking at the neighbors' lots, it looks like the lines are pushed over a bit. So we might adjust it from like there to, or from there to there. And if that was the case, you get the whole building. But I don't know what happens if you take over the majority of the building and the rest of it, just tell the rest of them, hey, this is my building, or I don't know. I don't know what the real course of action is here. So if we jump out, I'll show you where this is. Let's get back into this. Let's go here. Let's hit here. So this is in a small town, I'm guessing. But let's hit the map. Yeah, so we're in, what town is this? Camden. So we're in Camden, Arkansas, not very far from Walmart. Walmart's just right there. Osheta River going by. We're in Osheta County. If we zoom out some more, you'll see that, what part of Arkansas is this? So Little Rock's up here. We're in between El Dorado and Little Rock, or Shreveport and Little Rock. It's probably actually heard of Shreveport compared to El Dorado, but Shreveport and Little Rock. So if you're on the 30 and you went off at Hope, hang a right at Hope, or if you're coming south, hang a left, go east to Camden. And in Camden is where this church is. So a lot of the roads come to Camden here. And we're on the south side of town. We zoom in some more. It looks like there's a park over here. There's houses and buildings and things. There's Walmart. Look at that. Walmart is like, I mean, you could probably climb through the bushes and get to Walmart. Walmart's right there. You're really close to Walmart for supplies and things. See, this is really close to the house. If it's actually over there, and that would move this line over there, it might be the whole building, or a lot more of the building than this map shows by looking at the other maps. Or it might be the other direction. So I pulled it up on Neighbor Scoop. This is an interesting website. I like this website because you can get all kinds of information on properties and stuff. You got to pay a monthly fee and everything, but still you get information. So I click it in there, and it's in one of my companies over here, my address and phone. They put my phone number on here. This website goes crazy. They get people's phone numbers. Whoever owns the property, get their phone number. Just click on it, get the phone number. It's pretty sweet, really. I find myself calling a lot more people. So this church next door, the other building of the church, this is the name Whitest Chapel Missionary Baptist C. I'm guessing that's church. And so I looked that thing up, and I look it up, and it's closed. The church is closed. Talk to the city. The city says it's closed. I can't find anybody to deal with the church. But when I was starting to make this video, I clicked on this house down here because I was wondering like when these things are built. I wasn't really looking at the name, but this guy's name is Reverend. So Reverend Hayes. Reverend Hayes is at your church next door. I wonder, right? And then this software has his phone number. His phone number came up on here. I should just call him while we're making the video and see what he says. But I haven't called him. I should call him and ask him about this church. But maybe you guys can do that for me. So here's the help, guys. So I'd like to just put stuff up for sale and let the buyers figure it out. This is DIY land. And maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, whatever. Everyone looks at things differently. The different opinions I get on the same property, it's like, this is crazier than politics. So if you want to call Reverend Hayes, his phone number is right here. It is 870. This kind of sounds like is 870 like an area code? I think that's like a, whatever. Okay, his phone number is 870-836-0225. So Reverend Hayes is public information. His phone number is coming up right there as 870-836-0225. And then let's see if the church came up with a phone number. The church come up with a phone number? No, they didn't come up with a phone number for the church. And then let's see. These aren't reverends across the street either. I'll just get lost if there's a bunch of them. But it's got these other people have 870 numbers too. So here's another neighbor. Here's Fred McCree and Ellis Velton live across the street. You could ask these people what's going on with the church too. Their phone number is 870-836-6609. Let's see, did this one have a phone number? They live directly across the street. If you want to call people and figure out a deal. These people, their name is Felicia Brown. So Felicia Brown, if you're still alive and answering the phone and everything, her phone number is 870-390-6332. And if you guys are getting calls from random people off of YouTube and you're wondering where the heck your phone numbers are, it's right here. It's on ruralvacantland.com, and I'll give out phone numbers to whoever landowners you want, guys. If you need access, need help, let me know. We can pull up phone numbers for basically anybody. It's all public information. It's like the phone book, right? But this is connected with the property. So you can say, what's the phone number of that house? You click on it and get their phone number. It helps you do real estate deals. So there's that. And then you could ask these neighbors, like, what's the story with the church? I think I own it, but where's the rest of it? Is it really empty? Did it fly away to the Wizard of Oz in the last tornado, or is it still there? Or is it like homeless people living in it, or squatters, I guess you call them, or what? You could just ask. You could call them and ask. So I'm giving you the tools. I mean, I could let's click on the neighbors on this side too, just in case these other ones don't answer. Early Lamar, his phone number, I'm guessing his, is 870-836-7193. So Early, if you live next to this church, maybe you have information about this church, you could help us figure it out. So this lot, this is one of three. I was looking at the legal description on this lot. This lot here, this is lot 16. The church, the Whitest Chapel Missionary, they're on lot 17 and 18. So I think it was spread across three different lots, and I got one of the three lots. So this church is spread across three lots, and I got one of them. So if you guys want one of their three lots, if you can figure out how to use it, maybe if the church is closed down, they'll give you the rest of it if you have a noble cause and you're using this thing responsibly and stuff. Maybe they want some money. Maybe you can use part of it and do quiet title on the rest. Say this is mine, or I don't know. So I need somebody creative that wants this building, wants to go use it. I mean, you could turn it into a house probably. You could probably turn it into a store. You could probably turn it into a different place of worship, or you could revive the old one. There's lots of things you could do. You could probably put it on the internet. You could probably put it on this broadcast through social media, your new church operation. And you could show the building and show you could set it up as a studio and just have an online church there. And you could get congregation from all over the world. It doesn't have to be off this little neighborhood here, pool of people to pull off of and try to get money out of all these people to keep the thing going. Um, there's so many ways you could tackle this. I can't even get started. So let me know if you can figure this out. Take off with it. Check out with it online. I pulled up the taxes on it. Taxes are next to nothing. It looks like I got some back taxes on it. $41.55 I got to pay. It looks like they're charging $18 a year taxes. Like, how did they not pay $18 a year taxes on the church? But they didn't pay them. They lost it. And the state put it up on auction. And I ended up with it. So there's church, guys. So check out. So if you're a member of this church and you don't want somebody else to get it, or you want it and you don't want the old people to have it back, or whatever, you want to donate it to them, here's a checkout. $6,999. Put your title information in there, whatever name you want to own it in, tax address, contact information, fill it out. I'll do the paperwork, get it transferred into your name. Or if you want, you can put the church's name in there if you want to give it back to the church. I'll deed it back to the church people, and tell them to pay the $18 a year tax next time. Okay, there's the McDonald's, there's the post office, there's the Walmart that are in the area. Walmart's really, really close. So if you guys are up for it, if you're up for figuring out a church or buying a church or owning a church, you just want to tell your friends at the golf club that you own a church, maybe you get some tax breaks or something. I don't know. Like there's got to be some good angles here to take advantage of, right? You go figure it out. That's what we're here for. I got it. You guys can go make something of it. Let's do a deal. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. See you in the next one.